everybody, it's Ashley, and if you're new here, I'm Ashley. I'm 35 years old. I am obsessed with makeup and skincare, and I love to share it with you guys. I like to do how-tos, get ready with me, hauls, reviews, anything you guys would like to see. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below, and I will definitely do it. If you're here from the Facebook group, hi! If you're not, if you guys would like to have just a nice camaraderie between women and our favorite thing, come and join. You know, our lives are all kind of messed up right now, and we can't hang out with who we normally would. So just having some more women to chat with, get some advice from, and talk about one of our favorite things is just a blessing in itself. I love it, and I know that you guys would too. So I will link that down below just in case you guys want to join, because it's fabulous. I actually had 5 surgeries a year and a half ago, including open heart surgery. So in that time, I couldn't do anything but sit at my vanity and do makeup. So in that time, you know, I've really tried to hone some of my techniques. I've really gotten involved and gotten my hands dirty on something that I've loved my whole life. But, you know, I just am more into it now than ever. And I am so grateful not only to have, you know, have made it through everything that I have in my life, but then on top of it, I get to, you know, take something that I love and push it even further and, you know, make a career out of it. So I'm just so grateful for that. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you guys are here, and hit the like button. And if you guys would like you have any ideas for videos or any products you'd like me to review, go ahead and leave it down below. I'd love to hear from you. That's my favorite part about this, is to go back and forth and talk about products. I'm from Indiana, and I moved to North Carolina a few years ago, and I really don't have that many friends, so I love to talk to you guys. I love to talk to Jen too. I bother her all the time, but let's get to why we're really here. You guys want to know about the e.l.f. products, all the new ones. I'm gonna do, this is the look that I did because, you know, I'm filming the intro after I got done playing with everything. So if you guys want to see how I got this look and all of the new products that I played with, we have the CC cream, the mascara, the Putty Blush, the Brightening Concealer, the shadow sticks, and everything else on my face besides 2 things is e.l.f. Stick around, because we're getting ready to put all of this stuff to work. Hey y'all, it's Ashley. So let's just get right in, y'all. So this is so light. I ordered the lightest color, which is Fair 120N. I was gonna get one of the next ones, but it looked so dark. So I got this one, and I wish I would have got one of the darker colors. Don't be intimidated by the color that it shows in the thing, because this is very light. Now, I played around with this yesterday, and I used an oil primer, and I feel like it broke it up a little bit. So I used very little because it's so full coverage. So when I used the oil primer, it broke up. So I'm gonna try this and see if it works. See if it doesn't break up. Now, on this side, I'm just gonna use the CC cream. On this side, I'm gonna mix in a drop of my number 7 foundation drops to give it a little bit more color, because as you can see, this has me looking like a ghost. It's just a little bit too light. I could really make it work because it does match my neck, but you know, what fun would that be? It's just a little bit too light. I feel like I have way too much makeup on, you know what I mean? I don't know, it kind of looks good now. Yesterday it was like too light. Screw it, we're just gonna use this. I'm not gonna mix it. I'm gonna get just a little bit more. I'm using my e.l.f. blender brush, or I'm using my e.l.f. Beauty blender. Look at how full coverage that is. It's covering up all of my imperfections, all of my zits, my acne, my scars, my freckles. It's very full coverage. I mean, could we expect anything less from e.l.f.? You know, like, it's the same line as the Camo Concealer. I'm having trouble covering up that blemish over there, but I always do. It's in such a weird area. I don't know, color just doesn't, like, the pigment doesn't, like, latch onto it. So it blends out really nicely. I noticed yesterday that it was a little bit dry, but today it doesn't seem like it's dry at all, which is really weird. So that's cool. All I have on is my moisturizer underneath. I didn't put a primer on or anything. I wanted to make sure that I knew if something was messing it up, you know, but this all looks really good. I was really worried about it because yesterday it seemed so dry, but it's blending out perfectly today. Great. Wonderful. We love that. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the Brightening Concealer, and this stuff works like a dream. So for this, I got the lightest color. And I do have dry skin too for people that are new here. So you hit the button and it comes out. And yesterday, I let this dry a little bit before I blended it in, just to try to give it, you know, a little bit more coverage, to try to make it just a little bit more thick. I feel like this isn't really for, like, this is just for brightening the color. This is not for coverage. So that's why I put my foundation up underneath my eye. I feel like we should just use the Camo Concealer to cover up blemishes, because I feel like that's all, the only purpose is to brighten. And this is kind of yellow. Ew. I'm using one of the Hydro Concealers. Let me get another one. Not that I have a bunch of them in here. Doesn't everybody? It's like one of the best drugstore concealers ever. Okay, let's see this one. Yeah, this is my glasses. Yeah, I got the neutral brown, and then in the micro pencils, I got a neutral brown and a cool brown, because when I do my brows, I like to make sure that I have a couple different colors so it looks real. That is what Lipstick Nick taught me, and Anastasia, actually, because I got to take a brow course with Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it was so amazing. So what I do is I just draw the tail of my brow and go in. Do you guys know how to do the pencil trick? If you know how to do the pencil trick, then you can already set the shape of your brow. And then, so I just fill in what I want my tail to be on both of my brows. Sorry, I can do this in like 5.5 seconds because I have to have a brow when I go somewhere. I have to have concealer and a brow and just a hint of mascara. Like when so I know I can do it like super fast when I'm doing my hurry up, gotta get the kids in the car, just throwing some makeup on real quick. Makeup look. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the Ultra Precise. This one is the neutral, and then I got the cool brown too. And I love these because they're so tiny. They look like legit hairs. And then I just go in and make my hair like strokes up, and it looks almost real. I'm gonna go in again with that other color, but look at like how real that looks already. How do you guys do your brows? What do you use? I also know if you go to my TikTok, I have a long video, a long tutorial on how I do my brows, how the Anastasia Brow Masters taught me with all the Anastasia products that I use too. So if you want to go check that out, that is on my TikTok. It was so informative. But these pencils work amazing. Like, look at that. It looks so good. I loved my brows yesterday when I did this. It was the first time that I had used these products. Like, this is a first impression for pretty much all of this stuff for me. I've never used the shadow sticks, the eyeliner. The only thing, I have a whole face primer, like everything. I just don't have a bronzer, which is so funny. I know I probably have, I thought I had one in this mess of makeup somewhere, but I guess I didn't. All right, let me finish up the final little touches. I'm gonna carve these out with the camo concealer and we'll be right back. Okay, I got my brows done. When I carve them out, I just carve out the bottom. I don't really touch the top of my brow at all. All right, let's blend. I'm gonna start with the brightening concealer so you guys can see how well this blends out. I'm already getting some caking in my eyelid crease from where I put a little bit of the CC cream around my eye. That's what I noticed yesterday with it a little bit, that if you don't hurry up and set it, it's definitely going to crease. And what I used to set it yesterday was the e.l.f. HD powder. I love this stuff so much. Let's face it, we've got maturing skin. We have wrinkles, and I have all of the expensive powders, the Laura Mercier, the Charlotte Tilbury, you know, Hourglass. I have all the expensive ones, and this one works the best. It doesn't leave any creases. It doesn't make me look crepey. You know, this last year I went on a whole powder extravaganza, and I tested out every single powder possible, and that's the one that won. So you guys saw how beautiful that brightening concealer blends out. The camo concealer, we already knew that was amazing. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna take, I don't set my whole face because, like I was saying, you know, we're getting mature skin. We don't need a bunch of powder. The less powder that you can use in your beauty routine, the best, because we don't want to look cakey. So if you guys have never seen this before, this is what it looks like. It's the HD powder. Don't get it mixed up with the halo powder that's trending right now. But I just use one of my little Real Technique brushes, and I just go underneath my eyes and set this with just a little bit. We don't need to cake it on. We don't need to bake. None of that. All right, now I'm going to go through and I'm going to do the little parts of my face where I feel like need just a little bit of setting, you know. Nothing too big. I usually only do my chin, around my nose, and underneath my eyes, and that's it. Sometimes I'll do my forehead if I know that I'm going to be somewhere hot, or, you know, where I think I'm going to possibly sweat and maybe mess my makeup up a little bit. And that's all I do, because I don't want to look, oh, my eye's starting to water already. I don't want to look 90. Okay, so my eye's starting to water already. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put some more. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this brightening concealer works on top of powder. I'm gonna put just a little dab in that crease. I didn't push any more product out or anything because we don't want a big cakey mess. Some concealers will work on top of powder, and this one did. Check that out. It actually worked. So that's good. I'm loving that brightening concealer. Okay, I'm gonna go do my bronzer and I'll be right back. Okay, I did my bronzer. I didn't want to do you know, a big contoured look because I want to use that Putty Blush, but I used my tried and true Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess, and then this is my favorite bronzer brush. It's an e.l.f. brush, and I have been using, I got like 5 of them because they're like $3, and I love them. This is what I use to put on powder and cream products for my cheeks, and I just love it. It's like perfect. It covers a bunch of ground. You don't have to worry and mess with it, and you can turn it over and use the other side to kind of chisel out. So you can buy this at the drugstore. Love it. All right, now I'm gonna go in with this Putty Blush. I am so obsessed with this stuff. So I got this. This is the Putty actual brush, and it's got like this short, dense side, and then this little scooper so you can scoop a little teeny out. And then I also got this Putty Blush brush too. So what I'm gonna do is, I got the color Tahiti. It's so beautiful. I am gonna scoop out, see, I've used this 2 times, and you see what little product I have used. So I'm gonna scoop just a little teeny tiny bit out of this because you do not need a lot. This stuff goes for days. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that on my hand and kind of buff it out a little bit. See, look at this. It's so beautiful. It's so pigmented too. I'm gonna warm it up a little bit and then place my blush on. So I like to focus my blush more back, and I'm a blush girl. I love highly pigmented tons of blush. So actually, I really don't need more than this. This is beautiful. Look at how pretty that is. Ugh. All right, now on the other side, I'm gonna go in with the Putty Blush brush. I'm not sure if you're supposed to use them like in conjunction with each other, or if you're just supposed to use one or the other, or maybe blend out with this one, because this one is a lot less dense than the other one, but we'll see. Maybe this is, you're supposed to blend out. Not sure. I didn't do my research on that one. This looks so pretty. Oh, I'm obsessed. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose and blend this out just a little bit. This is so beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna have to get more colors. This is so pretty. And I like to put a little bit on my chin and my forehead just to kind of blend it in. This looks like I just got in from having a snowball fight with the kids, and you know, I'm making hot chocolate, and we're about to cozy up by the fireplace. This is so beautiful. Oh, I'm obsessed with this stuff. I knew I was gonna be. Just watch how much you use, because you saw what little amount that I used and it came out to this. So just be careful because it's pigmented the house. Okay, so now let's try out these shadow sticks. So I only got 2 because I'm just not a shadow stick kind of girl. I take it, this is one of the older ones, and this is the Metallic Mocha. And what I did when I made my look yesterday, I used this as eyeliner too. So let's swatch this. I'm sorry, I'm not Jen. I can't swatch that great. It's called Metallic Mocha, so it's like almost a coppery color. don't know if you guys can get that, like the way that it's metallic-y. And then this one is Champagne Crystal. And what I did was I put this one in the front part of my eye, and then I used my e.l.f. highlighter, and I put this on top of it to intensify the pigment for my inner crease. I thought this one was going to be a whole lot more light and, you know, just be a little bit more intensifying, but it's just a really pretty gold. So there's that. And then they had like a free, you could pick 2 things. So that's why I got the older shadow stick. And then I picked up a crease brush. It works amazing. Where's that? Oh, and then I got this active eyeliner. It's supposed to be workout proof. It's a workout ready eye pencil, and this stays. I used this for my look yesterday, and it definitely stays in your waterline. It's kind of caking up a little bit. I told you guys it did that yesterday too. And in my under eye, it kind of caked up a little bit and got in my crease the Brightening Concealer when I didn't hurry up and set it. So, which, I mean, it's to be expected, you know. Okay, so I'm going to go in with, sorry, I switched things up on myself. I'm going to go in with this. This is another one of my favorite e.l.f. products. This is the new Classics palette. And if you didn't get the Natasha Denona Glam palette, this has some similar colors in it. Jen's talked about it before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this. Let's go in with Muse. I'm going to go in with this bad boy and just darken up my crease a little bit. I'm going to mix it with Truffle, which is this color right here. And I'm going to tap that on the outside. I love this. This is the Detail Crease Brush from e.l.f. and I am obsessed with it. I have hooded eyes, and it just makes getting in there so easy. I'm gonna bring it out just a little bit. I don't want to have too dramatic of an eye. Then I'm going to go back in with Truffle, and I'm going to blend the edge out just a little bit because I don't want like a whole, you know, smoked out thing. I'm just going to do something real simple. I just want to show you guys the products that I did get. That's all I'm going to do today. I'm not going to do a whole, you know, detailed look. Okay, now I'm going to take this. This is my, like, favorite new color. I'm going to take Darling and buff it out underneath. Sorry if you didn't understand what that meant. That was makeup talk for buff it out underneath. You know, you have to talk like this sometimes. And that's okay. We love that. Alright, I'm going to bring this over, but I'm not going to go too far because I'm going to bring my highlight color over just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to leave it as this so I can go in with the Metallic Mocha. And it's kind of like a coppery color. So what I'm going to do is, ooh, check that out. I'm just going to kind of map out on top of my eyelid the shape of my eyeshadow with this. Now, like I said, I use this as eyeliner at first, and then it kind of smudged off my waterline just a little bit. So I went back in with the e.l.f. Active one, and that one stayed beautifully. That looks so pretty. I'm gonna buff this out. I'm gonna take Cream, the white color, and I'm gonna buff this out just a little bit so we can bring it up a little bit more and use this upper lid space right here just a little bit more. You know, you gotta work with what you got, ladies. And I might not have a lot of lid space, so we're just gonna use all this up here. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with the Champagne, and I'm gonna put this in the inner corner. You don't even have to blend these out. Like, I didn't even blend the mocha part out. I'm trying to use this so you guys can see exactly what you're doing. So, just excuse it if it's not perfect, okay? I'm gonna do like a half like cut crease type thing. So also, I have really crepey eyelids. So I'm trying to get into every crevice. So now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna blend that just a little bit. I'm gonna take a really small pencil brush. I love pencil brushes because they help so much with my hooded eyes. I basically have to use these to do my whole eye look. And that's okay. Nowhere does it say what tools we have to use to get the desired look that we want at all. So I'm going to take the excess of what's on here, and I'm going to go down here. So I have just a little bit of the moisture, you know, from the shadow stick for my other color to hold on to. And I'm just bringing that prettier gold underneath my eye just a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in. I'm trying to decide if I should use this or if I should just do my highlight, but I'm going to go in with, let's swatch and see which one's prettier. We got Blanc. Ooh, that's beautiful. And then we got Glamour. All right, I think I did it overneath. I did it over the blush a little bit, but I'm going to go in with that Blanc. That's this color right here in the corner. I'm going to take a little bit of that on my little pencil brush. See, what I like to do is dab off the first little part and then get some more color and then leave that on there. And I am going to put just a little bit. So we kind of almost have like a 3. Oh, no. I'm going to do a half cut crease. Oops. All right. I'm going to put this over that shadow stick so it gives it a more intense color. I'm going to put some in my crease, and I'm going to drag it down here. Not a lot of people utilize that. And it's either open or dark. We want to brighten that up. So I'm going to drag that over. Sorry, it's kind of hard to do over there in the camera. I just want you guys to be able to see everything that I'm doing though. All right, I think I'm gonna leave it at that, y'all. I'm gonna take a little bit of this creme, and with the little bit of sparkly Blanc that I have left on my brush, and I'm gonna highlight the outside of my eyebrow, because that's the only part you want to highlight. You can lighten up the front part, but you don't want to use some highlight there, you know? Oh, I'm messing that up a little bit. Let me go back in. I'm gonna bring some more truffle. I kind of lost my shape just a little bit, and go back in and fix that. Okay. Now, for eyeliner, I am going to use this black. Normally, I would use like a brown or something, but I want to showcase this for you guys so you can see how pigmented and how well it works. So, I'll go ahead and use this camera for you. So pretty. I feel like that's looking like a ball on the outside of my eye. It just looks like a ball of color out there. Let's blend that in just a little bit more. Okay. But beautiful. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. liquid liner. I just got this yesterday too. The pigment is amazing, but it is a pot, like a paint brush. Sorry about that. It is that was Lisa Kramer. I forgot to turn my notifications off. I'm so sorry. It's a paint brush. So I'm gonna go on top and make a really fine line. Perfect. I don't want to wing it out or anything because one, I have hooded eyes and sometimes when I wing it out, it just doesn't work. And it ends up looking silly. So I've definitely had to try different techniques like the bat wing. That doesn't work for me. So I actually am going to this week, I'm not sure, I'm going to film it, but I'm going to try different techniques on how to get the perfect eye for different hooded eyes, not just your normal, because mine's different. Okay, sorry, I'm rambling now. Now, I need just a little bit more color on the bottom. I'm gonna smoke it out just a little bit more. So I'm gonna go back in with Truffle and then some of that Grwm and smoke this out just a little bit. And that's just the outside. I'm not gonna go in and mess with where we put the shimmer color. It looks so pretty. I'm so pleased with this look. Okay, now the mascara. I had such disappointments with this yesterday. It's really hard. This part is a little, it reminds me of the like a thicker telescopic. So that part's bendy, but the wand itself hurts so bad. I know that I don't like it, but I'm gonna show you guys because I want you to see it. And now look what I did. That is karma for saying I didn't like it. Gorgeous. It is gorgeous. It works good for your bottom lash. I'm gonna do that over here. So let me turn this so you guys can get a good glimpse. Okay, I wanted to make sure you could see. Do y'all go straight in? Or do you like turn it and use this side? I do both sometimes. See, it looks pretty on the bottom. It's just the top where it's like, you know, it hurts. All right. And there we go. You see, none and with. I really don't have very thick lashes. I've been using the oh crap, what's it called? The L'Oreal lash serum. I tried the Grande one and my eyes did not like it at all. I woke up, my eyes were all puffy and red. It was horrible. Anyway, okay, so I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. Let me finish this look out and we'll talk. All right, y'all, this is the finished look and I am so pleased with it. I really like it. So I'm gonna pick up every item and kind of review it just for a quick second. So we already know how we feel about the camo concealers. Love. This is what I used for my lips. It is in Grwm. It's the Seriously Satin by e.l.f. and I love it. I used a darker lip liner. I didn't have an e.l.f. one, so I used a Maybelline one, but and then let's talk about this bad boy. Okay, first impression was that it was dry, but today it seems to not be. So I'm very pleased with this. When you're picking out the color, don't be intimidated by the color on the package. Go with what you think you're gonna wear. Because normally I am a light medium neutral tone, and this is the 120 neutral fair, and this is just a hint too light for me, but I can make it work. The e.l.f. highlighter, so good. This is in color Blush Gems. I'm not sure if they even make this. The eyebrow pencils, I love. The smaller one, the Ultra Precise, makes it so gorgeous. It looks like I have legit brows in there. So beautiful. The liquid liner, A+. If you like this kind of paintbrush style applicator. The active eyeliner, so good. I loved it. The Putty Blush is amazing. It's just so pigmented, so be careful. The brushes work amazing. Do you need both of them? I don't think so. You can get away with one. You can get away with one of the more dense brushes that you have. So keep that in mind. But you do have to dip some up, and this makes it so easy to do with that. The little crease brush, the best, like $3 I've ever spent. The mascara, I hope that it doesn't flake on me today. I didn't seem to poke myself as much with it today, but I still don't like the applicator. The Brightening Concealer, superb. I love this. This does exactly what it's supposed to without any problems. The shadow sticks are so good if that's what you like. I normally don't use these to do my eyeshadow, but this made doing my look so quick and so easy. I love them. I think I'm gonna get more colors, honestly. The powder, I love. The sheer tint, I love. So I think that's everything. The eyeshadow palette is amazing too. I think that's everything on here. So let me know what you guys think. What are your opinions? Do you like this look? I have tons more videos if you guys want to join the family. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button. But let me know, what products are you guys picking up, or have you ordered and you're waiting to order? I want to know what products are you guys getting. So I will see you in the next one, y'all.